Before I get into the steps I think you should follow before deciding to redecorate your home, I have to tell you about the major mistakes that I made and learned from. Number 1, I decided impulsively to redecorate my home after a breakup. Do not ever decide to make a major change in your life when you are heartbroken. Number 2, I moved out of my house within a week without no sort of design plan whatsoever. I had no idea what I was going to do with my house. Again, big mistake. Number 3, I did not keep track of my spending as meticulously as I should have. And what happened? I ended up overspending. And number 4, I went with a very cheap contractor, thinking that I was gonna save money, but I ended up spending double trying to fix the botched interior design work that they did for me. Sobrang pangit ng ginawa nila, na-stress lang ako. There were bubbles in the paint, the walls weren't straight, they barely came to work or were always late. Instead of spending only 45 days fixing my house, it ended up becoming 5 months. So not only did I waste time, I also wasted money. Here are some questions that you need to ask yourself before you decide to redecorate your home. First, does my personal space make me happy? Major reason why I wanted to change my home is because whenever I would go home, I felt like I didn't connect with my things anymore. It wasn't me. I didn't feel like I was myself. I didn't want to go home anymore. Do I know the look I'm going for? Do I even have the money for it? I'm gonna help break it down for you. Before anything else, Google the phrase interior design styles and see what catches your eye. Then you should make a Pinterest account and create boards for every area in your personal space that you would like to change. Then spend a lot of time browsing different design aesthetics. You want something feminine, masculine, classic, eclectic. Personally, what I was going for was something a little bit more masculine because my house was shabby chic before. It's very girly. I either looked like a little girl's dollhouse or like an old lady's house. So I wanted something that was gender and age neutral so that I wouldn't have the urge to change it so soon when my sense of style changes. And I also went for classic but eclectic. Classic because there are pieces that are timeless, and eclectic because it's a mix and match of old and new. Each piece in my house means a lot to me, and it tells a story about myself. Next, go to as many interior design stores as you possibly can. Click here for my list of favorite interior design stores in Manila. If they allow you to take pictures, then you should. But if not, make a list of things that caught your eye so you know what to look for on Pinterest. A very important lesson that I learned: find a professional who can help you. If you have a little bit of a budget, yes, please hire an interior designer, but you can also limit the things that they do for you so you don't have to spend so much. But if you can't afford it, ask your most stylish and classy friend to help be a project manager with you. Analyze your sense of style. What colors do you like to wear? Go with something that's neutral for your walls, like white or beige, or if you want something dark, then go with dark gray or brown. Then next, what are your favorite brands for clothing and home decor? Because I discovered that the way I like to dress is similar to the home decor that I like. So don't I look like I kind of belong like decoration in my house? Then what era do you like? Since I'm an old soul, I really like the 50s, the 60s, and the 70s. That's why I went with mid-century design. And then from mid-century design, I stumbled upon the word Scandinavian because Scandinavian design incorporates a lot of mid-century elements into the look. What about your personality? What do you like? I'm a very laid-back person, so comfortable seating areas were very important to me. So I have a lot of areas in my house where I could just sit down and lounge and do nothing. When you've planned out your entire look on Pinterest, create an Excel file of all of the things that you want to buy with your target budget. When you have ideas of what you want to buy, consider having things custom made because interior design stores are normally very pricey. And if you find furniture makers that are good, it can come out to be a lot cheaper. See if there's anything you can recycle or refurbish. Like for me, it was the things that I inherited from my mom and my lola. And my most important and practical advice for you: monitor your expenses. List down everything you want to buy before you start buying them, and make sure every item is within your budget so you don't overspend. When you've ironed out all of that, it's time for you to spring clean. Click here for my tips on how to organize and spring clean your closet. If you're serious about redecorating your space, you really have to let go of all of the things that don't spark joy in your life and that you don't use on a regular basis. If you don't know what to do with it, put it on Instagram, on OLX, find a garage sale or bazaar that you can sell all of your things and make some extra cash. The point is, do not keep junk you don't need.